So I don't think anything sets me apart from others taking public speaking because I was able to see a general response to the questions that we've already submitted about how they feel coming in, how they feel before coming in, about their skills about public speaking. Most people are generally just nervous about it, but um, like mentioned, it's 75% of America has a fear of public speaking, and I think all of us here want to get better at it. Even though it's a required class, I think it's it should be a required skill everywhere because of how important it is in anything you do, interviews, for class, just speaking to people in general. And yeah, so I don't think anything really sets me apart from the students because everyone has an ambition to get better at it. And I think it's good that everyone does that because if you don't want to get better at something, you're not going to try. And I think everyone here wants to try to get better at public speaking. Okay, so fear that I have is being told by someone something that you did that you know nothing about. So let's say you went out one night and you don't remember a lot from the night, but you did something crazy, and then your friend the next morning is like, "Yo, look at this video," or like something like that, and then for the next like 2 hours, you're like going through like all your socials, all your like messages and everything, just trying to see if like you actually did something bad or if your friend's just trolling you, because it's like a panic spike. It's like unexplainable. It's never happened to me, but it's a fear that I have because I feel like would like actually die if like I heard something, even if it was like I guess good. Just if you don't remember something, it's like scares you because like you don't know how you impacted anybody that night, and if you don't remember anything, that's really bad. So that's one of the biggest fears I have. I think it's pretty rational too. Okay, so I don't really know how to answer this third question, but I have heard from my friend a long time ago that when he first saw me, he thought that I was some like mean person to talk to, who like hard to open up to, like that if they tried to talk to me I would just like ignore them or like be mean, which I still don't really get. I hope that's not what I give out to people nowadays, but yeah, I like to think that deep down, like you could, like I don't judge anyone for anything. Like I feel like, I mean, this is like not humble to say this, but I do think like I'm pretty kind and nice to anyone. If it's a random person I see on the bus or like my closest friend, like I'll treat them the same way. So I don't really know why he thought that, and I hope most people don't think that of me. But yeah, that's what I've heard from random people. I don't know why, but yeah. Alright, so I absolutely hate when people lie. Even if they're my friends, my family, like don't lie about you showing up somewhere at a certain time. Like at least give us like a warning or something, because it's annoying because there's no point to lie like about anything. It's better to just like tell the truth to people. And when I'm told something and I start to believe it, like actually, like, and then I found out it's not true, it really makes me angry because I'd be more happy knowing that you're not gonna do something, you're not gonna be somewhere that you didn't do something, than after the fact it not happening and me having to fix something up or recover for your mistake. Just don't like lie because it's not something. It's not a good habit to keep when you grow up, like when you're younger. So yeah, I hate when people lie. So now that I've been starting to make videos, and even the last couple questions that I answered, I am realizing that even on video where I could record it 100 billion times, I still find a way to do many mannerisms. Even my eyes are now like darting across the screen. I'm not like looking at anything. I'm looking at my room, but it's just like a habit. Even what I just did there, like it's hard for me to stay on track, even speaking for 30 seconds to a camera, because I don't know why actually, but it's just something that I've been noticing. Just like micro movements, my hands, my eyes, my face. Like I can't really stay still, but it's not even like ADHD or anything. It's just, I guess it's a habit with speaking, with like pronounced voice into a camera because I know that it's going to get sent out, but it's something that I've been noticing since taking this class. If I were to add another major, it would have to be anything related to sports, sports medicine, sports marketing, sports anything, because that's like my real passion. Even though I am a biology major and what I want to do in the future involves science and biology, sports is like second nature to me. Any sport I could talk about for hours. Like I'll play anything. It's something that I grew up with in my house, and all my friends and all the teams that I played for, all the people that I met through sports, and like the happiness I get from even watching sports. It's something that I think is really a good thing to lay back on whenever like I'm feeling sad. I know like, oh, I could watch this, or I could go outside and do this, and it's also healthy too. So anything related to sports would be really interesting, and who knows, maybe I could try and find something here. Okay, so this seventh question I think is crazy because there's got to be like hundreds of moments that I wish I could go back for in life to do something different or just change something. Like low-key, a lot of moments that I can't really say on the camera, but I'm gonna keep it basic here. If I go back to any point in my life, it would probably have to be like freshman, sophomore year of high school. I didn't really do that much besides sports and like one club. If I could go back and do as many sports and clubs as I can, or programs that I can get involved with, even outside of school, I wish I could go back and get involved more in them, because I think I would have found maybe a different side of me, a different passion. Even though I have passion for other things, maybe I could find more passion and meet more people just from doing different clubs, random sports, like just different things, because you only live once. And it's not that I regret it, but if I can go back in life and do that, I would do that. So if I can meet y'all in person, I'd start by just introducing myself like normally. Just getting to know all of you that's not behind a screen through questions that everyone just wrote down. I think speaking to people is definitely better than just texting and writing down and submitting answers to questions that were given to us. So yeah, I would just talk to everyone, maybe meet a couple of new friends, just talk about maybe some in a similar major, even though I don't think I saw any in the questions. Yeah, it's definitely good. I think it would be good if I could meet everyone in person, because you never know, like a new connection, a new friend that you can meet for life. And I know we're all different ages, but all of us here share a common thing that we're going through right now, which is this public speaking course. And we're all trying to be better public speakers and get through the semester with good grades. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try to stay as humble as I can for this question. But if a company wasn't to hire me, they would be missing out, because I like to think of myself as an ambitious person when it comes to completing tasks, doing work. Like, I may take a little while to get used to something, but if I get into a routine of doing work or doing schoolwork, doing a task, doing like a chore or anything, I will do whatever it takes to get it done. I will never give up on something, no matter how hard it may seem, because I think as soon as you start to give up on something, if it's little, if it's big, if it's small, it doesn't matter how large it is that you're doing something and you give up. If you give up, you give up, and that just means that you're not trying hard enough. And I think one of the biggest things we can do is just try our hardest at something, even if it doesn't go right. If you know that you tried, that means you did something successfully. And that's how I always thought of things. Okay, so this exercise frustrated me because I'm now realizing, I'm still gonna smell good, but I'm now realizing that I kind of just been yapping a lot of filler words, but I know that it's supposed to be raw and it's just an introductory thing. But I am realizing that sometimes my mind just skips over all the filler words and is scared to do the dramatic pauses that you're supposed to do with speeches and public speaking. So sometimes the questions just kind of got away, and I just started speaking rapidly and without thinking. But now that it's over, I do realize that I can improve at it, because the first step in a problem is recognizing the problem. So I think that this exercise was good for us, but it did frustrate me a little because I am realizing that I was yapping a lot. But it's over now, so